Hello and welcome back to Barca Admirers. Today's episode brings you the daily news updates and the transfer roundup about Barcelona. So make sure you watch this video till the very end without skipping. If you are new to our channel, then please subscribe to us and hit that bell icon to stay notified whenever we post. On top of that, we have now also launched the membership option. If you want to be a member of our channel, then press that join button beside the subscribe icon and do the needful. Your support will help us run our channel and provide you with such content daily. The perks of membership have already been enlisted over there. Now before we begin, a small shout out to OneFootball. If you are a football fan and want to stay updated about the plethora of latest news coming up in the vast world of football, then OneFootball is the best app for you. Be it the latest news updates, transfer rumors or update about club or international football, OneFootball has got it all covered. It is completely free to use and its biggest perk is that it gives you real-time match updates whenever a game is being played out, and whenever there's a major incident in the game, you will be notified by the app. You can select your favorite club and it will suggest you personalized articles. In my case, it's definitely Barcelona. Be it game statistics, current form of your team or individual performances of your players, you get it all. La Liga, Champions League, English Premier League, Serie A, World Cup, Bundesliga, League 1, MLS or AFC Champions League, everything you want, it's here. So go ahead, check it out. Link to download the app is given in the description of this video. Now that's enough talking, let's get straight down to the point without any further delay. For the first news update of the day, we have a really good news as Spanish publication Sports reports that Ansu Fati's feelings in his knee are very satisfactory. He is on the right track to be able to be a part of the team during the preseason. We're all hoping for his speedy recovery. Speaking in a short interview while watching the Spain vs Portugal game last night, Fati confirmed that he is indeed doing very well and he is improving little by little. He is going to keep working hard to get to the preseason and be able to help the team. Moreover, Fati thanked the Spanish Football Federation as well as the coach Luis Enrique for the invitation to watch the game from the stands. He said that he was indeed very excited to be there and see his teammates perform on the pitch. He wished them all a good luck for everything that follows and said that hopefully Spain can win the Euros. Moving on to the following news update, we have the comments of former Barcelona midfielder Xavi Hernandez. Speaking in an interview with news publication La Vanguardia, the Barcelona legend confirmed that he is currently not in a hurry to become the manager of Barca. Fortunately or unfortunately, he has said no to Barcelona twice for different circumstances, including family issues, professional reasons and contractual reasons. Also, one of the biggest reasons why he has still refused to be a manager of Barcelona is the upcoming Qatar World Cup in 2022, of which he will be a big part. If the club calls him again, the process would be the same. He would take some time to consider and then reach a final proper decision. The legendary midfielder said that refusing Barcelona is the most difficult decision that he has ever had to take because he is still a cool at heart. But he does not think that it was the appropriate moment to take up the job at Barcelona. It was simply not the right time. And right now, he is happy at his current club, Al Sadd. Xavi said that as soon as he had landed at the airport in Barcelona to spend his holiday in the city, a lot of messages were sent to him and the journalists bombarded him with questions. Barcelona have a coach and he is Ronald Koeman and therefore he should be respected. On being questioned about the recent uncovering of Pedri at Barcelona, Xavi said that the youngster has an extraordinary level. He is a surprise and he is already a mature and a top player despite his very young age. Xavi heaped high words of praise on his former teammate Sergio Busquets. He said that Busquets is the best defensive midfielder in the history of football. He is a must-have in any squad, and yet at Barcelona he is judged and criticized unfairly by the media and the fans. The environment sometimes crushes the player and it cannot and should not be like that. Busquets has suffered and they have all suffered it with him. On being questioned about Frenkie de Jong, Xavi said that the Dutchman is an excellent wildcard. He covers a lot of ground because he has a great physical ability. He now has discovered that he can score goals as well. He is a complete and a total player for modern football, and indeed having him in the squad is a huge advantage. Now I am well aware of the fact that many of the fans are pretty annoyed at why Xavi is still declining to take up Barcelona's managerial post. But I believe he still has a really good reason to delay his arrival. Xavi probably thinks that he needs to have more experience under his belt before taking on a challenging job like managing Barcelona. Obviously, the expectations would be very high from him, and he is aware of the pressure of bringing in top-class results. Besides, he knows that Barcelona need to get over the sentimental part and get rid of the deadweight players. Unless they do that, no matter how many quality signings they make, it simply won't do them any good. Next up, journalist Sergi of Mundo Deportivo provides an update on the Super League situation. He says that the European Super League is the main reason for the advancement of the Members' Assembly to 20th of June. The club wants to address the issue to the partners as well as the socios as soon as possible. Barcelona signed the document stating that their participation in the breakaway league is subject to the approval of the socios or the club members, which needs to be done by the 30th of June latest. The Super League issue will be discussed with the socios in an assembly on the said date, that is on the 20th of June. Now what really baffles me is the fact that Barcelona have postponed such an important issue for so long, while they clearly should have addressed this much earlier. However, I am hoping for the best outcome. Next up, we have some really good news as journalist Luis Fernando Rojo reports that Barcelona want to present an official offer to Ilaix Moriba by the next week. They see him as a player for the future and want to extend his current deal. The idea is to renew his contract for 3 to 4 more years. Teams in England are also eyeing the situation, but Barcelona hope to be able to seal the deal quickly. This news obviously puts paid to the rumors spread by RAC1 yesterday that Ilaix Moriba's new agency had made unrealistically high salary demands from the club and Barcelona therefore were deciding to let him go. But anyway, let's just hope that everything gets sorted out in the end. For the next news update, we have the comments of Barcelona defender Clement Lenglet. Speaking in an interview with Eurosport, Lenglet said that he does not see himself leaving the club. He has signed a new contract last season and he will be at Barcelona in the next season as well. Lenglet also praised manager Ronald Koeman in his interview. He said that Koeman has certainly done a good job at the club considering that it is his first year. They have had some somewhat complicated periods but also others with a high quality of play, victories and a positive image. He hopes that they will continue the work undertaken and progress in the next year as well. Barcelona are currently going in the right direction. Up next, we have a rather interesting report by Spanish news publication Diario Sport. It claims that Barcelona's board has decided to hire Joan Laporta, the sister of President Joan Laporta, to take over a new role, the head of inclusion and diversity in the club. Moving on to the following transfer update, Sport reports that Sergi Roberto was detained in the Greek island of Mykonos today for skipping COVID-19 protocols. He was attending an all-white party with hundreds of people dancing without respecting social distancing or wearing any sort of masks. Now that concludes today's news roundup. Moving on to the transfer section, at number 1 today, we have a report by Catalan news outlet RAC1. It states that Depay could be announced as a signing next week and Ronald Koeman's continuity at the club has been a key factor in deciding his transfer. Next up, we have an update on the situation of Miralem Pjanic at Barcelona. Journalist Miguel Rico reports that the agents of Miralem Pjanic have been told by the club that they would do well to find the Bosnian midfielder a new team ahead of the next season. News outlet RAC1 confirms that Juventus have indeed opened up talks with Pjanic. They have asked for a loan plus buy option from Barcelona, who want de Ligt, Sandro or Bentancur to be included in the deal. Coach Massimiliano Allegri wants him back. Exchange of players is an option to make the operation possible. For the next transfer update, we have some really good news. As reported by Mundo Deportivo, Valencia left back Jose Luis Gaya has stopped negotiations for a contract renewal with his club. Barcelona think that he could be a great addition to the team and Carles Alena could enter the operation if indeed a swap deal is required to be made. Moving on to the next transfer update, British news publication The Athletic reports that Villarreal centre-back Pau Torres prefers Barcelona or Real Madrid over Manchester United, but he is yet to receive an offer from either of the teams. However, Barcelona are in the pole position to secure his signature. Next up, journalist Gerard Romero reports that Carles Alena has proposals from Getafe, Granada, Valencia and Wolves, and he is contemplating a move to one of the clubs. The report also claims that Barcelona are very positive that OGC Nice will trigger the purchase option for Jean-Claire Todibo, paying €8.5 million fixed and €7 million in variables. Moving on to the next one, we have some really good news as Esports One reports that the board of Barcelona are very clear about Riqui Puig continuing at Barcelona. He is not going anywhere and Ronald Koeman will also give him more opportunities and a bigger role in the team next season. Now that is something worth looking forward to. For the following transfer update, we have confirmation by ever-reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano that Jorginho Wijnaldum has finally decided to join Paris Saint-Germain. Barcelona have no intention to raise their bid after they had their agreement ready by 2 weeks and the medicals planned. Gini is now set to accept PSG's proposal until 2024 with salary more than doubled compared to what Barcelona had offered him earlier. The club are reportedly very annoyed at Wijnaldum's behavior as they had already had a verbal agreement in place from before, and this is seen as an absolute act of betrayal. However, in my opinion, it is a very good thing that PSG has hijacked Wijnaldum's move to Barcelona. There was absolutely no point in raising your salary bid to acquire a player over 30 years of age. If he had come for lower wages, it would have been a great addition to the squad, but offering higher wages in the middle of an economic crisis is definitely not feasible. Not sure about you guys, but I am definitely not annoyed at all. Thanks PSG. Now let's focus on Depay at the moment. Now that's everything we have for today's episode. I hope you guys found this video informative. If you enjoyed it, then please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to turn on the post notifications. We post interesting content like this every single day. Now on our last episode, we asked for a total of 450 likes and you guys totally exceeded our expectations. So in this video, we have decided to raise the bar and set a new aim of 550 likes. Please Qlers, help us reach our target on this video as well. Now that's all we have for today's episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya.